Hey guys, it's Gigi, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys this look that I've done on my channel a couple of times. I've never done a tutorial on it though, and it's using very warm tones as per usual. I always do warm tones, surprise, and I don't know, I thought I would show you guys. I had a lot of fun shooting this. I love talking to you guys and just not really doing voiceovers, doing more of like a chit-chat talk through. I definitely talked with you guys a lot more in this video than I would in any usual makeup tutorial. Usually I would just slap on a voiceover and call it a day, but I decided to make it a little bit more personal and a little bit more entertaining. I find that it can get boring just hearing product names and like a regular tutorial. So if you guys like this format of video, make sure to let me know. And without further ado, let's get into this tutorial. I don't know what that was. So first we're going to start off with the eyes. I already did one eye off camera. And this is a halo eye that I've done for a lot of my videos. You guys can see some. It was way more intense, or at least it looked more intense because I wasn't in daylight. I was mainly in like artificial lighting, but now I have combined lighting. I don't know how you guys like this. I'm not sure how it'll change in and out throughout the video, but we'll see. Let's get started. First, we're going to start off with a very known product here on my channel, and this is the Art in the Streets little palette from Wet n Wild. I'm going to be taking this little orange shade, and that is going to be our transition color all over the eye. And right now it looks a little patchy, so we're going to add a little bit more orange on there and just keep blending. And this time we're going to keep it a little bit lower. The first time you're going to want to have blended up until almost your brow bone, and then now we're just going to keep it a little bit lower and just in circular motions blend your life away. Now that we have that done, we are going to go ahead and move on to the star of the show. My favorite palette, probably the palette I've used the most on my channel, and it is the Modern Renaissance palette. So with the same brush, I'm just going to be taking Milgar right here, and we're going to be placing that more low than the first orange, because this is more of a darker orange, so this is where we're going to get a little bit more of our dimension. I really haven't done a chit-chat video with you guys in a while, and I miss doing them, so I decided why not make this a little bit more chit-chatty than my usual voiceover. I miss talking to you guys when I do my makeup. It's something therapeutic. It's kind of like I'm just talking to my friends when I'm doing my makeup. For some reason it's showing up patchy on camera, but I swear it's not. Well, I tried fixing this eye just now, so it's gonna look a little wonky until I clean it up with some makeup. This is a super simple look, so right now we're gonna go in with one of the last shades, and this is gonna be Red Ochre, and we're just gonna pack that on, and we're gonna leave a little space in the center of our lid. With the same brush that we used for the oranges, we're just going to blend that out. For a little bit more red in the eye look, I'm going to go in with my crease brush from Eagle Tools and Venetian Red, and that is just going to go where I just placed Red Ochre. Now going in with the same Eagle Tools brush that we used for Red Ochre, I'm just going to try to blend those two together, and they're not going to be perfectly blended yet until I go in with the other Wet n Wild crease brush, and that baby is going to do all of the blending for you. This just kind of molds those two shades together and gives you like a reddier, burnt red? I don't know. I don't really know how to describe this. It's kind of like cranberry, sort of, in a way. Now for the last step, I'm going to be taking my pinky finger and the Primavera shade right here, and I'm just going to put that in the center of the lid where we left a little space, like so. And then we're going to go again with the Wet n Wild brush and just blend that baby in a little bit. Now I'm going to be taking a little bit of the red ochre shade and Venetian red on the Wet n Wild brush, and I'm going to be blending that a little bit higher just because I messed up on this eye and I did that. So essentially this is what you want, but to make this even, that's what I'm going to do. So once that's done, I'm going to be taking an e.l.f. flat shader brush and taking Tempera, and that is going to be my brow bone shade. And now I'm going to be applying these lashes off camera, and these are the Ardell 811s, and they are the faux mink lashes, and they're super nice, not the most comfortable, so if you're a beginner and you're not used to having things in your eye, I wouldn't suggest them, but if you're pretty good at lashes, you've dealt with them before, these are really good natural lashes. They're really wispy, and I definitely recommend them, so I'll be right back. Alright, so now that we're done with the eyes, we're just going to move on to face, and my face is already primed and moisturized. Well, not really primed, it's just moisturized, but I just went in with the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray, and I'm almost running out. It's so good. Oh my gosh, guys. And I also went in with the Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Protecting Light Moisturizer with SPF 15. Luckily, I don't know how, but it doesn't give me flashback, even though sunscreen usually gives flashback. It's weird. Now I'm going to go in with the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Primer Longwear 12-Hour Power Primer. I tried it out yesterday, and with the combination of the foundation I'm going to wear today, I got so many compliments. I got my eyebrows done, and that's honestly the reason why I have them so natural. It's because I kind of want to show off their shape. The girl was like, yeah, usually like under these bright lights, you see someone's foundation and it usually doesn't look as good as it does in like regular mall lighting, which honestly isn't the best lighting at all. So when she said that, she was like, yeah, like I'm really surprised. Like your foundation is really good. What are you using? And it's a drugstore combination. It's really cheap, and you guys are going to be so surprised when I tell you, not really surprised, because this foundation has had a good record, like it's in good standing in the beauty community, but I don't think I've used it on my channel before. Mainly you guys haven't seen it because of the undertone. The coverage is fine, the foundation is great, but the foundation is pink and I'm way more yellow. So that's basically why. But what I did yesterday is I mixed in the Wet n Wild Photo Focused foundation. Amazing, and I'm in the shade Soft Beige, which is basically a light medium shade. I also mixed in my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Yellow. So, well, this is like the dark yellow shade. Now I have the new light one, which I want to try, but right now this combination is what has been working for me. It matches my skin perfectly. I don't know why, I don't know how, but lately my foundation has just been matching all throughout the day, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just my skin. It was playing me before and now it kind of loves me. So I'm going to do it on half my face so you guys see the impact that foundation has on me. It's insane. Now that we're here and chit-chatting, I'm just going to tell you guys a little story. Yesterday I was getting my eyebrows done, and I was telling the lady that I do YouTube and do makeup on there. But lately I've been getting into conspiracy theories, which I have thanks to my friend Givenchy Ass on Twitter. She totally got me into conspiracy theories and just loving them. Now I'm going in with the Wet n Wild brush, and she's a bop. So I was telling her about all the conspiracy theories that I've done, which right now have only been 2, but there are some in the works. There's one about Kurt Cobain, one about Whitney Houston and her daughter as well. I'm just gonna do my whole nose. And like, it's crazy, like the kind of things that you read, and just it makes me believe like that stuff really goes on, and it's scary. It's a scary place out there. And I've always wanted to have a career in Hollywood. Look at that. Like right now, yeah, you guys are like probably, GG, you have pink undertones. What are you talking about? But my face is pink, but my body is yellow. So I have yellow undertones. Because it would be ridiculous to just have a pink face and a yellow body. That's what I have naturally. So I covered everything up. It doesn't look cakey at all. After I go in with my brush though, I do go in with my beauty blender just to make sure that everything is blended and good to go. So now you guys saw half of my face. We're gonna move on to the second half. And I basically use everything that the little paddle gives me, like with one dip, because the concealer is also pretty full coverage. Even though it's a color corrector, it still gives me pretty good coverage. And the good thing is that if you go to Navarro, if you live in Miami, then you can get it for $2 and not $5 like they sell it online. So if you have a Navarro nearby you, go get you some. So like I was saying, we were talking about conspiracy theories, and I was telling her about the Michael Jackson one and the Amanda Bynes one, which the Michael Jackson one has been doing so well. I really appreciate everyone who's watched it, everyone who's followed me on Twitter. It's Gigi Paris. Because of it, I've also been getting into skincare. I made a skincare thread. It's my pinned tweet, so if you guys are interested in knowing my skincare, make sure to check that out. It also has like a few like tips just in general for your well-being. I'm really upset because now I have like bumps right in the middle of my forehead. I had them yesterday when I got my eyebrows waxed. She like waxed in between my eyebrows, and for some reason it's just like, I mean, I understand why it's irritated, but yeah, it looks like it's all blended with my blush. This is my Japanese sponge I got from Ulta, and I got a mini one and this one, and this is just so good. It's really bouncy, and right now I'm not cleaning up my eyeshadow with it yet because I have an Eco Tools one which really helps me get it sharp, but I usually do that when I'm ready to bake with my Airspun powder. I just find that's like what cleans it up the best. Yeah, I just find it really interesting. Like, everyone likes conspiracy theories and it's been a thing now. And not to say that any of the ones that I've told are true, like all the evidence points to some things of the theories being true, so it's mind-blowing in my opinion. So if you guys want to see them coming, I'm gonna have a poll right now. Which one do you want to see first, the Kurt Cobain one or the Whitney Houston one? Something tells me you guys are gonna go with Whitney Houston, but I don't know, surprise me. Alright, so now that I'm done with my foundation, it looks way more yellow than it is, I promise. That, and I don't get tan on my chest because at work we have like crew necks. So half of my arm is really pale and then the other half is really tan. So I'm honestly matching my foundation to the rest of my body, not really my chest, because it looks off. It just looks really off all the time. Let's just get past that. Right now in this lighting, it looks even more yellow than what it is. So first we're gonna go in with the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in Neutralizer. I'm also gonna put it down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, not too much though because I have a lot of texture there right now, and on my chin. It looks like it's about to rain, so my lighting is going to be pretty gloomy right now. But luckily I have artificial lighting as well, so look, we're going to see how this works out, if this is going to be my new beauty corner. I'm still going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light. I thought I would be in Light Sand, but they sold out and I ordered it, so this is what we're going to have to work with for now. This is honestly going to even out and make my foundation look less yellow. Now that my concealer is blended, I'm going to cream contour because I completely forgot that I was going to do that. I'm going to be taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Warm Honey. And I've been cream contouring every single day that I've gone like full beat because it makes me look so much more tan and I love it. It's amazing. I'm just gonna put it above my cheekbone. Like, you're gonna see what I mean. It kind of looks like a Nike stripe. Blend that out. I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques fluffing brush and just fluff it in. Now that I've blended that out, I'm just going to go all over my face with my sponge and just make sure that everything is blended, that there's no harsh lines, and that it just looks as natural as possible. You know, natural, but just so that it looks nice. You can wear a lot of makeup and make it look like it's not that much makeup, which is a pretty cool thing that I've learned. So now I'm going to be taking my Airspun translucent powder and baking under my eyes. Not really baking, I always say this, it's not really baking, I just set under my eyes and make sure it sinks in. Now I'm going to be going in with my MAC Studio Fix foundation, and I got this like a few months ago. I haven't repurchased any MAC products, so I'm just trying to use this up. And I'm going to be setting wherever I didn't set with my Airspun and kind of blending it in, because the Airspun can sometimes give you a little bit of a white cast around your face, and this just brings back all of the color. Now that I've set my face, I'm going to go in with my Physicians Butter Bronzer, and this is the darkest one. I know there's a lighter one, but that one does nothing on my face. I'm just going to sculpt it out, you know? Remember to always blend up when you're blending your bronzer, because if you start blending down, it could just bring your face down rather than bring your cheekbones up. I usually go in and just bronze a little bit on my nose. I know this is like the ratchet way to contour your nose, but I'm not the best right now at it, so that's what I do just to not mess up my makeup. Next, the typical blush that I always use. I'm never going to change it. I have a lot of blushes, but this is just my favorite. It goes with any look, especially this one. And this is the Luminoso blush from Milani. Next, I'm going to go in with my Make It Last setting spray from Milani before I go in with my highlighter. While I let that dry, I'm going to go back to my eyes, and all I'm going to do is put a combination of Red Ochre and Real Gar under my lash line. So that way it all just comes together. I think this is like a flat blending brush or a shader brush. I'm not sure what they call it, but it's pretty fluffy. So now that my lower lash line is blended, I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Luminous Lash Paradise. It's a dupe for Too Faced Better Than Sex. And I haven't tried the Better Than Sex mascara, but I've heard great things. And this mascara, I've come to love it. At first I wasn't a big fan because it wasn't giving me what I wanted. I want big lashes that kind of look fake at some point, so it wasn't really giving me what I wanted. But then I curled my lashes to the heavens and then put it on, and that fixed the problem. Then it looked like I had fake lashes, and it was amazing. Now I'm going to go in with my highlighter, and this is going to be the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder, and this is in the shade Precious Petals, and it's just the little pinky shade. It's reminiscent of Luminoso, it's just a lot more shimmery, and it gives you that glow. It makes your cheeks look really wet, and it's amazing. It's a big shame that sometimes you guys can't see the glow that I'm seeing, because on camera it gets washed out to the max. Take my word and know that I'm glowing. There you go. There, now it looks wet. Okay. And I'm going to go a little bit above my brow. And now last but not least, I'm going to go in with my Ruffle Trim liquid lipstick from NYX, and this is probably the most similar to Velvet Teddy. I have Velvet Teddy, but that is in my purse, so I'm too lazy to go get it up. It's too complicated, so I'm just going to go in with this baby. Just know that this is a much drier version of Velvet Teddy, and Velvet Teddy is just more comfortable to wear. I thought I was done, but I decided to add one more highlight. This is a Boozy Brunch highlight from Wet n Wild, and we're just gonna really make it glow. There we go. That's what I mean. That's a glow. Alright guys, and that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sure there was a lighting change in between me finishing the look and then me doing my hair and coming back to do the outro, so excuse that. I didn't mean that. Hopefully the lighting was okay when I was showing you the tutorial, but that is it for now. If you guys did like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, turn off, no honey, you're gonna turn on the bell notifications to make sure that you're notified every time that I upload, because my videos should always be fun. Always, whether it's a makeup video, a conspiracy theory video, which should be coming not next video but the week after, so like in one video, you're probably going to get another conspiracy theory. Like I said, make sure to vote in that poll that I showed you guys. I also have a poll on Twitter, and I will look up both of those and see which one you guys want to see first. Even leave a comment or tweet at me, and that way I know you guys are eager to hear more conspiracy theories, which I have no problem doing. That is it for today. I hope you guys have a great day, night, whatever time it is, wherever you are, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!